Before start this video, please subscribe my channel and click on bell icon. Thanks.
Washington, cascading effects in 5 areas of welfare, including nutrition, environment, behavior, physical health, and mental health, will result from the effects of climate change on animals, according to a recent study. The study was published in CABI Reviews. The study emphasizes the need for researchers to carefully consider which areas are of immediate and long-term importance in order to protect the welfare and longevity of animals used for food production, as domestic pets, and for conservation in zoos and nature reserves. Bats, zebrafish, stony creek frogs, koalas, African elephants, chickens, and dairy cows are among the animals at risk from the effects of climate change that are mentioned in the review. Although there are variations in how different animals react biologically to stress, it is argued in the review that the 5 domains model offers a reliable tool for research use and to assess the immediate effects of climatic variability on animals. The study provides a broad overview of the impacts of climate change on animal welfare, drawing on examples from various animal groups across terrestrial and aquatic habitats, encompassing both wildlife and domesticated species. Dr. Edward Narayan, lead author and senior lecturer of animal science in the School of Agriculture and Food Science at the University of Queensland, Australia, said, "While researchers have extensively examined the effects of climate change on animals, the direct correlation between climate change and heat stress significantly impacts lactation performance, immune function, and calf health." However, monitoring cows' activity and rumination time helps detect heat stress, and appropriate heat dissipation strategies such as sunshades and sprinklers can mitigate its effects, the researchers suggest. It also argues that broiler chickens kept under hot conditions for 4 days showed higher cases of necrosis, reducing the quality of their life and meat. The welfare of birds, especially mature broilers, under warmer conditions, is of great concern. Birds have a limited capacity for heat regulation as they lack sweat glands, and regulate temperature by panting, limiting their activity and drinking more. Accordingly, air conditioning units may be required to maintain an optimal production temperature. Drought and scarcity of resources are also key contributors to the death of elephants, the scientists highlight. They argue that as the largest extant terrestrial mammal, the African elephant has significant daily food and water needs. But as droughts become more frequent and predictable, water and vegetation cover availability declines, increasing elephant heat and nutrition stress, contributing to the elevated elephant mortality currently being witnessed. The study also stresses that climate change has been recognized as a major factor in driving population declines across many species of marsupial, including the koala. Increasing mean temperatures mean species such as the koala will be required to expend more energy to maintain body temperature, using a food source that is reduced in quality due to current climate change projections. And even the domestic cat and dog is affected by climate change, according to scientists. They say, for instance, that certain breeds of dogs are susceptible to heat stroke while heat-related diseases are a leading cause of death in military working dogs. Around half of all dogs in the UK are overweight, with insufficient exercise being a factor, and weather conditions can be a potential hindrance to dog walking. The review highlights that 87% of owners report that they exercise their dogs less during hot weather. The gradual increase in global temperature has the potential to decline the level of welfare for dogs, which, the scientists say, may also lead to changes in the role of dogs in human society. Dr. Narayan added, as climate change drives more wild populations to ecological limitations, there will be potential welfare consequences and considerations to explore. For example, when vulnerable species would need to be transferred to new environments, e.g., captive breeding, should food and Likewise, production animals and other domesticated species will be impacted by the extreme environmental changes with consequences on each of the dimensions within the 5 domains of animal welfare. Ani. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.